Okay, so here we are. We're going to be in Niagara Falls tonight. Kind of a rainy day. Yucky weather. Tonight we've got Shannon, Sandy, and Damon, who's in the back seat with us now. Here, say hi to Damon.
Hey.
Alright. We're doing a house down there. You know, I mean, the claims aren't really as outlandish. The family's had the home since the 60s. It's only been one family that's been there. But lately, there's been a death in the family, and since that point in time, the young lady in the home has been sleepwalking and kind of freaking out. Somebody's woken up being choked. I think the way the homeowners explained it to me, it feels like she's in a petting zoo. So there's a lot of hands-on being happening. They want us to come down and look this over. So it's a very involved family, and I really appreciate their participation in this. They've agreed to be interviewed on camera. I'll be the one on camera. It really doesn't look like a flying saucer at all. It kind of looks like a macaroon. You know? It's the macaroon restaurant. Here, maybe we'll take this camera with us, and we'll go to like the haunted castle again or something. Perception amongst people that some people believe me. They ask me that as paranormal investigators, they like to think about all the crazy travel we do and the cool places we go, which is true. They think that we stay at some pretty crazy places and lead a quite interesting time. I want to correct this just as an idea. I mean, the room that we're staying in right now, which looks like something of a boarding shelter. Hey, Sandy.
It smells like David.
Yeah, it's I mean, the room itself, you know, doesn't have a telephone. It's got a 40-year-old air conditioner. Bathroom, well, so I can assure you that, you know, the rug is kind of gross. The door is kind of gross. The window's kind of gross. The view's kind of gross. And, you know, if you're out looking around, it's all kinds of gross. So, I assure you, it's got nothing to do with any kind of lavish lifestyle that we pull off. I want to talk about how old this room is. We were just seeing this earlier on. We thought this was kind of neat. In the wall, man, there's a freaking fold-out ironing board in the wall. When was the last time you saw that?
And there's no phone or Wi-Fi.
There's no phone, no Wi-Fi. Hell, there's not even a toilet paper holder. So, this is where we're staying tonight.
These walls can talk. Open your mind and listen.
Okay, so in your home now, and why don't you explain for me kind of a Cole's Notes version of all the things that are happening to you here and what you think it might be?
There's a lot of things between me and my kids. The kids have seen a little girl in the house. They get scared in the rooms at night where they can't sleep. They say their TVs go crazy. They have a really hard time even like just being in the house, not closing all the doors to the back. They get really dummy. There has been a couple times where twice I felt choked in my sleep or I've woken up. I think another time that I actually saw the figure of a man at the end of my bed. I think a lot of this stuff with us, since my uncle did pass, because he did commit suicide in January. A lot of things have kind of changed. Like, you definitely feel his energy around here in the house. There's been a couple of times where I'm pretty darn sure I've
Your
seen.
grandfather passed away here as well.
In the
He
house.
was in the home when he died. I see. Obviously, old age or
Mass heart attack. Actually,
yeah.
I think he was early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which room would that have happened in?
Right here.
Right in
Actually,
here?
right where you're
Okay.
sitting.
Yeah, no, I understand the whole heart situation. We've had that in our family. Has touched our team deeply. It's important because a lot of people, for example, if they're in the basement, they get all creeped out, and a lot of the times it's because of an unsecured ballast in a fluorescent light, or it's just the way the wires are running along the copper wire, creating like what's called a Faraday cage, and it centrifies electrical fields, which are sort of like an MRI. They are cyclical, and if you're standing in them, it's affecting the synapses in your brain. So therefore, you'll feel like something's standing there, when really it's a lot to do with electrical interference. So we do the baseline readings so that we'll know that, say, your house is a certain level, and then while we're investigating, if it goes up a certain amount, then we can investigate why. I don't ever base an investigation on, you'll see them with the K2 meters on the show, the little lights that go off.
Yeah.
All I'll generally do is take that as a reason to maybe look further into what's going on. And we're going to go lights out. I know there was a word that you used. There's a word that Alex tells me that you used. Can you tell us that word? If, you're the grandfather or the grandmother, and you're attached to this home, why don't you speak to us? It's necessary to help this family. I know we're not going to hear you, so I'm just talking.
The people here feel like you're a negative energy, which means they think that maybe you're angry. Is that true? And why are you angry? It seems like there's a nice family living here. I don't think there's any reason for anybody to be angry about anything. Are you angry that you're not here?
Weird. The camera just completely shut off. And there's 300 minutes left on the battery.
Is that you messing about with our equipment? It's okay if it is. Can you do it again? Just go shut off the camera again. Sandy never has anything happen to her, so thanks for trying. If you're the little girl that walks around this house, why don't you try and scare us? Bet you can't. Make some noise. If you're the grandfather, then I'm not going to be disrespectful to you. You had this home built. I know that you passed away in this home, have a massive heart attack. I know you passed away right where our camera is standing, right where Sandy's sitting. I'm really sorry. A heart attack has touched our family deeply. We have a investigator here tonight, passing car, that got to experience that firsthand. Got very lucky. I guess in essence, very lucky that she got to experience it, but live, so she knows. Very terrifying event for all of us, because all of us that are in this room, that we're all family, and we spoke about this before, but everybody in this room got to experience that. We all got to experience that that catastrophic event firsthand. All you got to do is communicate with us. We're only here under the best intentions. Do you have enough strength to touch one of us? For the audio, we're going to have to obviously mark that there's a pump. Can you see us? What do you feel? Can you physically feel us? Can you hear us? Like when I talk to you?
Wanna show yourself to us?
Well, that was an interesting night. Nice house, nice family. It was nice and cool to get back to doing an investigation in a home where the family is good off on things. Nice to get Shannon back on an investigation as well. You know what? We had some equipment failure happen tonight. One of our cameras shut down on us. Our laser pistol, which just had brand new $24 batteries put in there, shut off after a short period of time. Had a number of other cameras go down, so battery failure drain seemed to be the name of the game this evening. Little noise here and there, and Sandy thinks she might have heard some heavy breathing behind her. So all in all, it was a nice night, very smooth. We're out of there early, and now we're headed to do what most investigators do afterwards. Go to Denny's.